Hey everybody, this is Captain Yeet here for you for some Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2 news. Now we're going to be going over the Patrick Star Showcase. We're going to be going over the Jimmy Neutron Showcase because that came out Monday. And we're going to be going over the Squidward Tentacle Showcase because that came out, Friday? They came out way before Jimmy. I didn't do Jimmy or Squidward, so we're going to do that after Patrick because Patrick just came out like 30 minutes ago. Anyway, at the very beginning of this, it looks like his ultimate. This looks like Patrick's ultimate. Look at this. He's going crazy on SpongeBob using his house, and the whole background changes, then we go back. So that kind of looks like ultimate. As you see there, we see a couple costumes from Patrick. We see that costume. We see a Barnacle Boy costume. I think we see one more. That's the Barnacle Boy one. I think there's one more costume we see of Patrick that I can't really remember. Anyway, they said Patrick has the strongest charge attacks and the strongest. We also see Donatello. I almost forgot about him. And Nigel. I think that move is new. Anyway, he has the strongest charge attacks and the strongest grab attacks in the game. He has that table attack, as you can see. He has a counter attack. He can also, what am I trying to think of here? He also has a steel bun attack. He has an ice cream cone attack from the first game. I don't remember it not having ice cream on it. Like, I could have sworn in the first game. We saw that in the mechanics. I could have sworn in the first game when he did the ice cream cone attack, he has some, like, chocolate fudge on him to make him look like ice cream. He doesn't have that here. He has really bad recovery. So they said you're going to have to use some meter or you're going to have to do some other moves in his recovery to actually get back on the stage because, well, he has one of the worst recoveries in the game. One move they specifically said you could use was that, I forgot the name of it, but you're going to see it in a second, where he spins in a circle and he has like a pink aura around him, that move. They said you could use that to help him get back to the eggs because of his bad recovery. Oh yeah, see, there's no fudge on him. I could have sworn in the first game he had fudge. Anyway, that's a still buns attack. Other than that, that's about it for Patrick. Yeah, he looks pretty fun and cool to use. He's gonna be a really strong character and a grappler. Basically Zangief. he's basically Zangief from Street Fighter 6. And that's really about it from Patrick. Other than that, we're just gonna see some more moves he can do. Now we can go into Jimmy Neutron. There's a YouTube channel. There's a YouTube channel called the Satyr Gamer or the Satyr Game. I can't remember his actual name, but he made a video about how the Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2 showcases aren't gonna sell ultimates because he went into a the Satyr Gamer. He went into the comics of one YouTube. I'm mumbling. He went into the comics of the Jimmy Neutron spotlight, and somebody said, "Why aren't you showing ultimates?" And somebody that worked on the game was like, "Oh, this is an earlier build, so we're not gonna show the ultimates because they're not like ready yet in this earlier build. Like, we have a newer build, obviously. He didn't say this part, but it's an earlier build, so we're not gonna be showing the ultimates." Part of me was like, "Why? That sounds like kind of ridiculous." I mean, I guess maybe the most recent build needs a bit more work, so I guess let's hold it off. But it's whatever. Anyway, the Jimmy Neutron Showcase, he has a lot of projectiles. One projectile in particular is a rocket. You can use that. Like, you can control the rocket and where it goes. Well, actually, let's say when you shoot out the rocket, right before you shoot it out, you're going to click where you want it to go, and that's the pattern. So you have to hold RT. Let's say you have to hold RT and you're holding the rocket. I'm going to move my joystick around, so I want it to go left, right, left, right. The rocket's going to go left, right, left, right. That's pretty cool. You can also bring out Goddard, which is really cool. You can bring out Goddard and do some attacks with him too. Goddard, he doesn't have a lot of attacks. Well, no, my bad. He can't take a lot of damage. So after like a few attacks, you can see a lot of his moves right here. The rocket, you saw like the laser wax. You also saw the bubblegum thing he can make. He can chew and he can like bounce around. You can call out Goddard. You can control him. He can shoot out a few attacks, but he cannot take a lot of hits, so he will be destroyed after a couple hits. Also, if he takes enough damage, it's gonna make the player go back to Jimmy Neutron, because when you use Goddard, Jimmy can't move. You're using Goddard, so if he gets hit, it's gonna make you go back to him. Also, you can just run past Goddard and hit Jimmy. So you better have a good distance away from your opponent if you're gonna use Goddard, because he's not gonna be able to move while using Goddard, which isn't too good. That's not too good. Other than that, is that everything with Jimmy? Obviously, they're gonna show off some other attacks. This is what I was talking about. You get to control where it's gonna go. We do get to see Jimmy stage again. What other attacks did Jimmy have? Well, wow. I honestly forgot about all these attacks. It's been so long since I watched this. I just recently watched the Patrick one, and then I watched Squidward and Jimmy, but I didn't really like go into too much detail with it. This Avatar stage looks really nice, honestly. I was wondering, like, what are the ultimates gonna be for Korra and Aang? Jimmy, he doesn't have that best of recovery either, so you're gonna have to use some attacks too. Cause when you think of, like, you know, Korra and Aang, you're thinking the ultimates are gonna be the Avatar state. But you're like, that's kind of lame. Like, they're both gonna have the same ultimate. Obviously, the Avatar state is so vast and versatile. You can do some crazy cool stuff in Avatar state. So they can have two different ultimates. Like, you know, Aang can do that spiral, like, arrow attack he was gonna do against Ozai and Korra. I never watched the Legend of Korra. I do want to get into it though. I don't know what she did that was cool in Avatar state, but you can do whatever, you know, that. So I don't know. I don't know. It would be so cool if Aang has, like, Team Avatar come in and do a combo with him. Like, you know, Katara, Sokka, Zuko. Okay. Somebody commented, like, you know, hey, Captain Yi, do what ultimate you want each character to have. I'm going to do that soon. I just been waiting on some new characters to get revealed because we don't have too many characters to think of right now. I did see the leak list, but I don't want to, you know, I don't want to get in trouble, so I don't want to, you know, come up with all of them for the leak list. But so that's why I wanted some more characters to get revealed so I can have, like, a longer video. But I could make it now, but I'm going to just wait for, like, another few days to see if they're going to reveal any new characters. Maybe not, I don't know. Anyway, here is Squidward, for our last character we have to go over. With Squidward, he can shoot out projectiles, as you saw in the Jimmy one, with his clarinet, which is pretty cool. Obviously, using Slime Meter makes the projectiles stronger, and they can go further. He also has a painting move, with each painting is going to be different. I think there's only 3 paintings in rotation. It's not going to be like an unlimited amount of different paintings, but he has like 3 different paintings that come out randomly, and each painting has a different damage output. They didn't go in specific details with which painting is the strongest, so I guess we're going to have to find that out for ourselves. So, like, which painting has the strongest output. But it comes out randomly, so, you know, you're never going to really know. But that was kind of cool, too, how, like, each painting has a different damage output. His mobility is pretty good. His recovery, they didn't say it was bad, like Patrick and Jimmy, so I guess it's like Krakatoa. So I guess it's, like, decent. Obviously, they didn't say, like, it's, like, the best in the world, but it's pretty decent. Squid, yeah, I was just gonna say that when Squidward was dancing in that one episode, that was one of his attacks. That was pretty funny when he, like, brings out all his tentacles and he starts going crazy like that. I thought that was pretty funny. I didn't really want Squidward in the game because we already had enough characters, and Squidward wasn't one of my most favorite characters, but so many people were begging for him, so he's in the game now. Squidward. He's in the game now, which, I mean, it doesn't suck, but it's like, hey, it's whatever. Oh, honestly forgot about that. I'm sorry, y'all. He has like an anger meter. Not a meter, but he can get angry and it makes his attack stronger, which is kind of cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I was gonna say it's lame, but actually it's not lame. I don't know how long it lasts though. Probably with meter it can last longer, but you know, he can make himself mad and then he can go further, stronger, faster. It's not gonna last for too long though, which is pretty good. And that was everything with Squidward. We didn't get to see his ultimate. I'm pretty sure his ultimate is the handsome Squidward, him spinning around. And that's everything. That's Jimmy, Squidward, and Patrick. So probably in the next few days, we're going to get another character or maybe a new character revealed, hopefully. So, yeah, that's about everything. So, like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you all later. I thank you all for watching. I thank you all for being wonderful human beings. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. All right.